Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we gotta get going so we can finish it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we can never lose, we gon' win in it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we gotta get going so we can finish it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we can never lose, we gon' win in it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it.
All right, all right, all right. Hello, and welcome to Put a Pin in It Conversations with Elisa. And I am Elisa. I know that you are probably at the DNC convention, but I need for you to just come in for a small while and just be here with me for just a little while. I want to talk to you about this makeup artist that I met in Las Vegas. Joe Las Vegas, the I think she says celebrity, Joe Las Vegas celebrity makeup artist. We clicked right away and I knew that she had a story to tell. But before we get into that, I just want to say hello. I want you to tell me who you are, where you're from. Comment. I can put your comments on here if you're on Facebook and YouTube. I cannot put your comments on here if you are on Instagram, but Instagram, please enjoy the show. It is going to be amazing. Hello, Travis. Thank you for joining. Greetings and blessings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Now, last night was the start of the DNC convention. And we always churchify everything, right? So it felt like to me that I was in convocation. All the speakers, everybody that has joined in. My favorite speaker on last night was the mother, Hillary Clinton. Y'all, I almost said, Hillary, you need to pick up your torch because Hillary was talking. Hillary was giving, like, she was like, okay, y'all didn't vote for me, but I know you wish you did after this speech. Because I was like, Lord have mercy, she is talking. She really was. I mean, everything that she said, she was she gave me so much enthusiasm. She made me believe what she was saying. And I love that. I was like, okay, I see you. She and the representative from Texas, she was like, Lord, that now she gave a read. The lady from Texas gave a read and she let us know who she was standing with. I am so happy. This is like, and when President Joe Biden came out, I got a little teared up because you can tell that he loves our country and he wanted to continue out. But when he continued his speech, I was like, he made the right decision. Joe is not, he's done. President Biden is done. You hear me? He has nothing left. He came out there, everybody was cheering for him. I was like, oh my God, this is so patriotic. I teared up. But when he got to speaking, I said, nope, he did the right thing. He made the right decision. Kamala, I'm gonna need her to get some more. She need to get some pep talk from Hillary, and I think that we'll be in good to go. All right. All right. So I just text my guest. She'll be here shortly. But while we're waiting on her, um, have y'all been watching the Braxton Family Values? If you have been watching the Braxton Family Values, I want you to put a one in the chat. If you haven't, put a 2 in the chat. I wanted to go live about this earlier this week, but I got sidetracked. I've watched both of the episodes and I say, you know what? Maybe I should wait to episode 3. Um, why does Waltz look like he's crying all the time? I think he has like a tan. Okay, y'all are not watching the Braxton. Two. Okay, so Braxton Family Values came out a while back. This is like their 7.5 season. I say 7.5 because I think they didn't really end the 7th season, and I think they was trying to come on. I don't know. I don't know what happened. They just abruptly stopped season 7. But I've been watching them since season 1. So it's a group of sisters, Tony Braxton and her sisters. They have a show called a Braxton Family Values. Of course, 2 years ago, their sister Tracy passed from esophageal cancer. Now, Tracy was hooped. I love Tracy. And oh, my guest is here, so I can come back live later and talk about that. Everybody, I want you to get yourself together. Lindrea, we're gonna talk about this. Tamar has a mental illness. We're gonna talk about it. Not tonight though. My guest is here. I call her Joe. I don't even really know her real name. I think her name is Joe Lisa. It's on here. And that is so cool. Her name is Joe Lisa. My name is Alisa. All right, so I met Joe Lisa, like I said, in Las Vegas, and we are going to hear her story, and I'm going to bring her on. And she's nervous, but we're going to make her talk tonight. Amen. All right. All right.
Yes.
Why is this like this? Oh, here we go. Everybody, give Joe Lisa a hand.
Hello, hello. I hope
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Let me turn you up.
Can you hear me? I've never used StreamYard before.
Okay, I got to turn you up. There you go. You in that hot outside?
Yes, I got the kids and they is loud.
So as you can see, Joe Lisa is a beautiful makeup artist, and I met her in Las Vegas. When I tell you, it was like I've been knowing her all my life. So but I want to learn a lot about. So what we do, Joe Lisa,
Okay.
I ask questions, and then you answer how you feel that you want to answer. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
but this time I'm gonna do something different. I've never done this before on my show. So this time I'm gonna give you 5 questions.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna put them on the screen. I'm gonna read them and put them on the screen. So while I'm reading, it can get into your so you can think real fast. And I want you to give me a 1-word answer.
One
Okay.
word answer. Okay.
I'm sure you've seen something like this before.
One word. Whew.
All right, here we go. What is your favorite makeup product that you can't live without?
Ooh, concealer.
Concealer.
Yes.
And why? Okay, so why is that? We need all these tips now.
Okay. So concealer, because you can use it to hide your under eye circles, blemishes. You can use it as a foundation. You can use different color concealers and do your highlight and contour. You can use it as a lip product. You can use it's like an all-in-one product, and you can only maybe need 1 or 2. You can complete a whole face using concealer.
What?
And the trick is to let it dry down, like let it get a little bit of matte first, and then blend it out, and you'll get the full coverage.
Wow. Y'all, we about to learn some stuff. We need to learn this. Okay,
Yes.
so I don't have on any makeup right now, but my
Beautiful.
thing, thank you. So my thing is, okay, so I'm excited. Is that so it has to say concealer, right? Not
Yes.
foundation.
Not foundation. It would be concealer.
Okay, let me write it down. Okay, y'all. Foundation and concealer is not the same thing. It has to say concealer. Ooh, okay, we learned all the tricks tonight.
Yes.
What is your go-to color palette for a special occasion?
Brand wise, since it's only 1 word.
No, not 1 word. You can go ahead.
Okay, my favorite go-to palette. I would have to say, um, I would probably have to say Morphe.
Morphe?
They're Morphe. They're my favorite like brand that or Juvia's Place. One of those two.
Okay.
Um, yeah, because you can do again a full look with those palettes, and the color range is perfect for all shades, ranging from lighter skin to deeper skin. So I would say Morphe, and they're really affordable. You can buy them in Morphe and Juvia's Place. You can get them in Ulta.
Okay. I
So
have
those,
Morphe brushes.
yes, very affordable brushes, Morphe.
Yep. Okay. Somebody said, which do I apply first, foundation or concealer?
Well, for me, it all depends. Okay, so my thing is you have to figure out what works best for you and the type of coverage. So if you're somebody that's more natural, I would probably do um foundation first because the foundation cover up most of what you need. If you get like a lighter coverage foundation, then I would go in with a concealer. But if you get a pretty good full coverage foundation, that could be all you need. You don't even
Okay.
have to use concealer. You really don't have to use it if you get a really good foundation that's full coverage.
Mm. So full coverage foundation or concealer?
Well, concealer is a lighter consistency than foundation.
Okay.
So if a foundation,
When you did my makeup in Las Vegas, what were you using, concealer or foundation?
I used both on you because you were going out,
Okay.
you had an event. It was hot here in Vegas, so I had to make sure you set for the night. So I used both. I used a foundation on you, and then I used concealer underneath your eyes.
Okay. I gotta find some concealer because I think I've been using foundation.
Concealer, I'm man, Too Faced is my favorite brand in concealer.
Too Faced.
Too Faced.
All right, let me write that down. Too Faced, y'all. How do I know? How do I know what color to get?
So you want to look at your chest area. You always want to match to your chest, and when you go to get matched, you want to get matched right here.
They
Um,
told us this.
no, you want to match it right here. Everybody's typically lighter here. Well, I have a tattoo there. Everybody's typically lighter right there. So most people, you just want to match it here, so it blends in with your neck and your chest, so it's all one. And
Wow.
you want to look at your veins to determine what shade you are, meaning the undertone of your makeup products.
Wow. Hold on. I got writing notes. Y'all better be writing this down. This is free information that should be getting paid to give. All
Yes.
right.
No, I'm playing. This is
All
fun.
right.
I've never done nothing like this before.
If you could work on any celebrity's makeup for a day, who would it be?
Taraji P. Henson.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I've always loved her since I was a child. All the movies that she's been in, I love. So I just love her energy, and she's a good actress.
She is.
She's been on my list of people to work with for a long time. So hopefully, I get to meet her and work with her soon.
So have you checked off the list of some people that you wanted to work with and you've worked with them?
Honestly, no, I haven't really had a list. I'm not really big on I take every opportunity as a blessing from God. So I haven't really had like a list of like, okay, I need to work with these specific people.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever God just puts in my path, then I'll take them. But I haven't, but I have accomplished working on a movie, which was really big on my list. So that was huge.
Can you say which movie yet or no?
Oh yes, it was Kevin Hart. Let me explain.
Really?
It was my first celebrity client.
You put makeup on Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm. And all the on all the little the cast members, and yeah. So that was my first time being on set of a movie and seeing how it works. And this was when I first started doing makeup. So when I first graduated college. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. What's the most memorable look you've created in your career?
Ooh, I have two.
Okay, what are they?
The first one would be Little Kim.
Mm-hmm.
When she was at the BET Awards. I think she was wearing the silver outfit. It went really viral.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other would be Angela White, better known as Black China. But Angela White, the look that she wore when she was pregnant with Dream,
Mm-hmm.
a pink background. It was for her one of her events, and they used it all over Like that's the picture they used that was everywhere for anything.
Wow.
All over social media, TV. Whenever they talked about her, they used that picture, and that was my makeup.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, last icebreaker. Then we about to get into the nitty gritty.
Ah,
All right, if you could describe your makeup style in one word, what would it be?
one word. Soft.
I agree.
Hmm.
I
Thank
I
you.
agree. I agree because you made me. I was so confident when I went
You are so
today.
beautiful. I had a beautiful canvas, girl. I was like, ooh, so pretty. No makeup is needed.
I was so confident when I was at the Stella Awards. I was like, yeah, say who gonna do what to who.
Whoop, whoop. You're
But anyway, I just want to thank you again for coming on. Everybody, give my guest a hand. She's doing great. All right, Jolisa. And Jolisa, whenever you in Atlanta, let me know so we can hook you up. I
yes,
know a little bit of somebody. I don't know some people. All
yes.
right. All right. So, can you share the story of how you got started in makeup and what inspired you to pursue your career?
So, what inspired me to pursue makeup was, truthfully speaking, I
Mm-hmm.
used to get teased in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And, I grew up on a military base, so I always got teased. So, when I got into college, I just started watching YouTube and I just fell
Mm-hmm.
in love with makeup and how it can transform you and made me feel beautiful. And I felt confident when I started doing my makeup. So I just sat, I was supposed to be studying, but I would sit, watch YouTube and do my makeup. And it just came to me. And I was gifted. I found out that was my gift. And in college, I would volunteer and do people's makeup to practice. And I was pretty good to say I'd never done it before. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what took off. I fell in love with it. And I just love the way it made people feel. I love the way it made me feel. I love the way it made other women feel when I would do their makeup and how confident they would feel and just their face would light up. And also, I was a psych major and
Mm-hmm.
I felt that I connected with a lot of women. Like, I felt like I was doing psychology while doing their makeup. But it was
Wow.
so it was like a two in one. It was both my passions and in one. And that's what made me pursue it.
Actually, that is true.
Hmm.
Because you're helping someone's self-esteem. Wow. And that helps people's psyche. It changes their
Correct.
psyche. So I like, okay, I like that. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced when you first began working with celebrities? And how did you overcome them?
I would say the biggest challenge I faced when I first started working with celebrities was one, connecting. I was kind of shy, but
Mm-hmm.
then knowing like, okay, they're a celebrity and just being my normal self. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that was a challenge as well as keeping myself set apart because
Right.
it's easy to get caught up in the celebrity world and entertainment and Hollywood life and while losing yourself. It's very, very
Mm-hmm.
easy. So I think that was a challenge, just remaining like true to who I was, what I stood for, my morals, and just being who I was. So I
Right.
think that was a challenge. And I think I did a pretty good job.
You did. You did. Where are you originally from? Because I know you're not from Las Vegas. And how did you end up there?
Not from Las Vegas. I just moved here about a year and a half ago. I am from California.
Okay, you act like you do. Okay,
Mhm.
Cali. You act
Yes,
like a Cali girl.
I'm a Cali girl. I'm
Okay.
from Palmdale, Lancaster. I'm sure probably most people don't know where that's at. It's from like the Antelope Valley area. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from LA.
Mm.
That's where I'm from. But I lived in Inglewood
So do
for
you know the Marys? You know Mary? They from Inglewood.
no, I don't. I never met them. Shockingly. I would love to meet them though, but no, I never met them.
Oh wow. That's amazing. California. So have you ever been on the East Coast?
Yes, I used to live in Maryland.
Okay.
And yes, I've been all over. I've been to the East Coast.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Can you tell us about a pivotal moment in your career that helped you shape you into who you are today?
I would
Like
say
what changed that you was like, okay, this is my career.
a pivotal moment. I would say taking the leap of faith to quit my job in 2015.
Mm.
Something that was very huge and tested me with my faith and as well as tested me in just walking into my purpose. Um,
Mhm.
like I said, I was a psych major, and instead of pursuing psychology, I decided to pursue makeup. And
Mm.
with that, I was working at Mac. I was a full-time artist, 40 hours a week, benefits, all that. And I got an opportunity, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna take a leap and jump. And I did, and that was the best thing. And here I am, almost 10 years later, still been a full-time makeup artist working for myself.
Wow. So that means like you have to get out there and get it. So
Yes,
how do you market yourself?
social media.
Social media?
Social media, social media, and word of mouth. And shockingly, a lot of my clients are from word of mouth. I never had a manager. I've never had any. I never went to school for makeup. I never had any guidance like that. So it's all just been me and God.
Yeah, because I found you on Instagram. When you type
Perfect.
it in and you say makeup artist in Las Vegas, you came up and somebody else came up.
Oh,
And
good.
right, and you was the first one to respond, and the other person responded like a day later.
Oh, yeah. I hear that a lot. People are always like, "You're very good with responding and communicating." I'm like, I do my best.
Right.
Good thing.
So, in your experience, what qualities do you believe are essential for success in the beauty industry, and how have you cultivated those in yourself?
The qualities I feel that are essential is, like I said, one, to be true to who you are
Mhm.
and stay in your lane,
Mhm.
and quality, be personable, be open, and just communicate and be
Mhm.
professional. I would say those are the key items. Being professional, you're in some people's personal space, their environment. They are trusting you, with money and to show up. So you have to be professional and communicate, especially now, this day and age, be professional,
Right.
communicate, and just be who you are. And stay in your lane. You can't look at what everybody else is doing and other makeup artists. Just stay true to who you are. And the clients will
Okay.
come to you. The
I
clients,
like that.
mm-hmm,
That can go for anything. Stay in your lane.
stay
You
in
know
your,
what you're good at, do that and
correct.
stay professional. And you are very professional, I must say.
Thank you.
Very. So and is any question off limits is what I want to say before.
No, I love
Okay.
this is a great opportunity. I'm
So I heard you say that you feel like that you have something that women need. So when you are in their presence, you try to, create that space where they are confident and all these things like that.
mhm.
Was there a time in your life, but not middle school and high school? Because I heard you say, I'm gonna see if you're gonna say it. I heard you say something about a relationship. And I saw you post something about a relationship. I said, she needs to talk about this because there are women that needs to know um about that.
Mhm.
So I want you to walk us through like that time in your life.
Well, that time was more so recently.
It was recent.
Yes.
They not close to you, or they can't get to you, can they?
What do you mean get to me?
I'm saying like, are they? Because I thought I saw the word narcissistic.
Yes.
Okay, so you were in a narcissistic relationship.
Yes.
So explain that to us.
So I was in a relationship for the past couple of years, and that is what really pushed me into who I am today, to be honest. I've always known who I am, but I feel like now I've really walked into my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was sharing with you, like you invited me to do the show. I feel like now is my time to share my story and open up to women, because I feel like that's been my gift and my calling. And I just been, hiding in it and not really
Right.
want to take that leap. So now that I've walked through that, being in a relationship that was toxic, um, on and off, I feel that now it's my time to just encourage women that you don't have to stay in something where you're not valued or loved. And it's okay, whether it be a friendship, a family member, a relationship, whatever it may be, that it's okay to do what's best for you and to stay away. And if you see signs and red flags and feel that this is not working or this is not what is for me,
Mm-hmm.
that it's okay to be like, okay, I need to step back. No matter what anybody thinks or feels, and to always keep. I don't know if you guys are all spiritual or whatever,
We
but
are. We
God,
are.
okay, but you know I am. So, to keep God first through it all, like to really hone in into your relationship with God, because when you realize what's for you, you won't accept a lot of things. And so,
Mm.
being in a narcissistic relationship, I realized it held me back. It held me back from a lot. And I was so focused on that, not realizing how much it nearly broke me, you know.
Mm.
And it was also recently I went through it. I walked through a marriage, a 4 month marriage and divorce, and moved 3 times within 6 months.
Wow. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
hmm
And you had your children then or after?
This was after my children.
Wow. Is it his children?
Yes, my child's father.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? So we, because there are, I know there are women listening. He talking about yes, we save around here. That's
Say that.
tragic. So what were the red flags? Because there are some. Let me tell you why I want to talk about this. Because there are some women that are listening that don't have the strength to leave, and we're talking to a woman that is her own boss that found the strength to leave. First of all, I want to ask this question.
hmm
Why did you stay?
I stayed because I ended up, I knew this person. I knew of this person
Mhm.
from a while ago, from years ago,
Mhm.
from church. We went to the same church, quote unquote. But I first started to see the signs very soon because he, broke up with me for no reason. Like he would just break up with me. Like it was just a lot. And I was just like, what the heck? And I ended up pregnant. And
Mm.
my whole thing was I always wanted to have my kids in a two-parent household, like how I was raised. And I never
Mhm.
I would be a single mom. And then of course I'm a little bit older, so I had kids, I'm not in my 20s. So I had kids and I was like, man, I really want this to work because I want my family. And I was kind of
Mhm.
embarrassed because I always spoke on I want a two-parent household, this, that, and other. But walking through pregnancy and COVID and I was alone, I really found my relationship with God. That
Mhm.
my personal relationship grew with him. And I grew up in the church, but you know how you grow up in the church, you just go with the motion, you go to church. But
Exactly.
yeah, it just takes, you can't look at church. You have to find your own personal relationship with God. And that was when I found out God for myself. And it was during that time where I realized that how I was being treated and what I was going through, it wasn't right. So anyway,
Mhm.
I had the kids and, he left me again. And it was just up and down roller coaster. But what the turning point was when he took me to court. He filed and took me to court. And that moment, I was like, that was when I knew I was going through it. I went through it. And that's what caused me to move to Vegas, truthfully. I went through that situation and now I know it's narcissism, but back then I didn't know what it was. I knew something was not normal. so
Uh-huh.
so then that's what caused me. My parents had moved to Vegas. They retired. They moved to Vegas, and so I was in LA by myself, going through all of that. Plus having the kids, I didn't have no help out there, so it was just me, my kids, and me trying to do makeup. So I was doing makeup
Mm.
out my house, going through all that. So I had a dream, and then in the dream, I believe God was telling me to take a leap of faith, in which I did. And so I moved here so that my parents could help me with the kids and then get away from all that.
Mm.
And
So
that was,
what advice would you give someone who might be struggling in the same, like, similar situation with you, like finding their voice again and the strength to leave?
you have to trust God and you have to do what's best for you. No weapon formed against you is going to prosper. And you have to know that God calls us to live in a life of peace. He's
Mhm.
having a relationship where you're feeling unvalued, where you're not loved, where you're dealing with emotional, physical, sexual abuse, cheating. He's not going to, that's not of his word. And he's not going to have you in a relationship like that. So you
Right.
have to become uncomfortable. And sometimes that's when God blesses you, is when you're uncomfortable. And sometimes he removes people out of your, he allows you to go through things in his permissible will. And it could
Mhm.
be a lesson, it could be, you know, to your testimony could be to help somebody else, the next person. You never know. But if you're
Right.
finding yourself in that situation, I just encourage you to please put God first and allow him to lead you and leave. Like if you're dealing with a narcissist, they're not going to change, and you have to just leave. It is not worth your sanity, your mental health, none of that.
Mm. But I have a question. I'm old. I may look young, but I'm old. What is that word? I hear it so much, and I hear demure now. I hear that,
Oh yeah.
and I hear what is being narcissist? Like, what is it? Like, is somebody that just make it your fault all the time, or what is it?
It's narcissism is a personality disorder.
Okay.
And it basically, there's different form, like different level, not levels, but it's different types of narcissism. Like you have covert narcissism, you have different levels.
Mhm.
Narcissists is just how they are with people, and this their personality. So and there's a lot of times they don't even know that they're narcissists, but it's all, they all have the same traits. So a
Mm.
lot of times they, and it comes from, a lot of it stems from trauma, or like their mother. Like if a man is narcissistic, they're very very like controlling, manipulative. They will gaslight you, they put all the blame on you, and they play the victim. Like it's very, it's a mental, it's like mental and emotional abuse. It's like a role
Mm.
that they put you on. Then they get involved, and they have like different they can never be alone and single, or they can never like be committed. They always have to have different supply, so they'll move on very very quickly. And that's what mine did. Like he would break up with me, didn't he just tried to control everything, 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 and then would gaslight me, manipulate me. And it was just, it's a roller coaster, and it's very common. And I believe, well, I know narcissism is a spirit. It's a spirit. And that's why
Mm.
people are like, oh, you hear so often. No, it's because it's a spirit, and that's going on in the world today. That's why you hear it so often, and why it's being more prevalent, because it's a spirit that messes with your mental. The
Mm.
enemy, if he can get your if he can get your mind, it's a wrap. And that's
Right.
what narcissistic people do. It's an attack on your mind, and it's like spiritual warfare. And the only way to combat it is to get on your hands and knees and pray, because not everybody's going to understand what you're dealing with. And that's what I learned.
Mm.
Not everybody can see what you're going through, because they're very good at hiding it. They put on a mask. To everybody else, they seem like the best person, but behind closed doors, they're putting you through hell.
Wow.
It's a spiritual, it's like a spiritual thing. And when you tap in and start reading about it and knowing about it, it's like a spirit that they have. And that's why
Wow.
you hear it so often now, because of course we're, the world how it is, you hear of it, and that's, it's attacking people's mind. So
Wow. Well, I'm
mhm.
so glad that you got out of that, because wow, that is crazy. I
Nothing.
just say again,
It's a nothing but God.
nothing but God. Jesus.
Yes.
Looking back, what lessons have you learned from? Yeah, I think you said that both of your career, personal thing that you wish you could share. Oh no, you didn't say this. Looking back,
Hmm.
what lessons have you learned from both your career and personal experiences that you wish you could share with your younger self? Like, what would you tell your younger self?
I would tell my younger self to love yourself.
Mhm.
Love yourself, and um, don't settle.
Mm.
Never settle. And hold yourself to a higher standard. It's okay to hold yourself to a higher standard. Higher standard.
Mhm.
Just put yourself first always, and stay true to your values and goals. Stay true to yourself. If you desire a person in your life, or how you want to be treated, don't settle for mediocrity and be like, okay, well, this person may not treat me like this, but he's cute, or he has money. No, that stuff is, you can only go so far. But definitely love yourself. Once you love yourself, you'll be able to accomplish and do anything, whether it's career, personal life, whatever. You'll be able to reach your goals, because you put yourself first and your happiness first.
So, are you open to a relationship again, or are you still like, I'm good on that?
I am open. It's been a year. I'm good. I mean, of course, I'm not. It takes a. I mean, you're never really 100%
So
like.
I got a question. So I'm really silly. I know you know that from doing my makeup.
Yes.
But I because I like for people to laugh while they're, like, telling their because I feel like that's what I bring to the table. That I know this is your first time, but you probably like, dang, this is easy. It's
Yeah.
because
I was like, what is she gonna ask me? I don't even know.
nah. So my thing is this. You said you're open. So is it like, because I know I say that too. I say I'm open to but I'm at a point in my life where I'm too old to be playing games.
Correct.
So state your claim. It
Listen,
is what it is. And if we go our separate ways, we go our separate ways. I'm like, okay, but I just want to know, you said you're open. So is it like, are you when you go out, are you like, oh, he's cute? Or is it like me? When I go out, I ain't even looking. I'm just at my table eating, drinking, and then I go home. And I think that's why, I mean, every now and then somebody be like, oh, she's pretty. But
mhm,
because I'm so focused on what I'm doing and not what's around me, I
correct.
think it's a turnoff. So are you looking, or are you just like, if they come, they come. But
I'm not looking. I barely go out for one. I told you that. I'm like, I don't ever go out. I just be at home.
you in Vegas, you don't go out.
No, I don't know nobody here really. Everybody know here is married. They're married
And
here.
wait, people are saying about me. See, you in Atlanta, you don't go out. No,
Yeah, I don't go out.
Atlanta is dangerous, but I think Las Vegas is more safe than Atlanta.
Vegas is expensive.
It is
Yes,
very.
very expensive. I ain't got time, like you said. Mm-mm. And I don't know. I don't go out like that, but I'm willing to go out. Like now that I've helped with the kids and I have such, I have quite a bit of free time. I do want to go out, but when I go out, I'm like you. I'm not looking. I'm just chilling. Like I feel like the man that's for me is gonna approach me. I'm not gonna go up to you. I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's cute. That got me in trouble the first time. Like no. So
Right.
I'm just doing me and waiting patiently until God drops him down from heaven and says,
But do we really believe that they're gonna get dropped down from heaven?
no. But I mean, it's like that TikTok when they be like, oh, when they're in the room, they're like, when they knock on the door, like, okay, I'm here. Here's your husband. Like, no.
Elisa, you sound like you're sick of men's loosen up. Oh no, I'm not sick of men now. I'm saying that I am. I'm 45. When I
Still young.
when I meet someone, I don't have time to play ring around the roses.
Yep.
Either you is or you ain't.
I, yeah. Like, who has time? And the communication is terrible nowadays.
Yes. Either you is
Terrible.
or you ain't. And if you are just here for a short time, let me know. I can handle that. Okay, you're here for a short time, you're here for a long time. I can handle that. I'm
Right.
45. Okay. I don't care. But once you want to cheat, you need to leave. I don't want you.
Exactly. Exactly. Or nowadays, it's just like, man, are you really single? Like, people are so, it's crazy. They be having a
You be
whole family.
have a whole marriage on the side.
Yeah.
And you be like, what up? And so I mean, it is what it is. And then you have, you know, when you're successful like we are, you have money, you have your own place, you have your own car, you have all of these things. Then you have degrees.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I just I'm chilling.
Same.
That's all I gotta say. I'll
Me
just
too.
be chilling.
That's what I said. I just be chilling like you. I'm gonna have to come to Atlanta and we can just go out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's fun when you got somebody to go out with. The person I used to go out with, Sam, he's moved to Houston. him and the Congresswoman Carmelita Guns. I go out with them. She invited me to a pool party Saturday. I don't like stuff like that. Pool parties, I'm not here. I don't like that. But
What?
other stuff like going out to eat, going to like shows and stuff like that. I like stuff like that. But pool parties, that ain't my thing.
No, why not? Even in Vegas, did you go to a pool party out here or a pool?
No, why
No,
would I go to a pool party at the Stella Awards?
I don't know. That's what people do like on I guess Stella was on Sunday. I think they were on a Sunday.
Oh God, they might have had a pool party. I won't there, but I would like you said. Are we churchy? I grew up churchy, so
Yeah.
I'm still like when it comes to showing parts of my body, I'm still shy in that area. Even though I look amazing,
You do.
I'm just shy in that area. I invited you to Joe to Atlanta, so now you have a reason.
I can't even
Official
see the chat.
oh
I can see the people.
official Jim Doll said, "Do you know who that is?"
Who?
Official Jim Doll. I think they're talking to you.
Yes. I can't see
She
the
said, "You Instagram. I can't put that on there." It's she said, "I invited you to Atlanta, so now you have a reason."
Yes. Yes, that's my girl Chanel. Hi Chanel.
How come on to H Town? Come on to Texas. No, I'm good. Oh, Texas is
Oh,
hot, y'all.
Texas. Yes. Texas is hot.
I don't like Texas.
Texas has good nightlife like Atlanta.
No, where?
Houston? Yeah,
Where?
I don't know. I went there once. And I was like, "Ooh,
But
to
I
me."
went my daughter graduated when she was in the she was homeschooled. Her graduation was in Texas. And we went there, hated it.
What?
Everything is spaced out. Like everything is 40 minutes away. Everything, literally. No traffic. It's just spaced out.
That's like Vegas. Vegas is like that. Everywhere is like 20, 30 minutes, 20, about 25 minutes away.
But y'all have traffic.
Only by the strip. That's the only
That
place.
sushi I had in Vegas, I will go back there just to have that.
Yeah,
That sushi was so good.
you gotta let me know where that is. 'Cause I love some sushi.
It was good. It was right around the corner from Bree House. It was good. But
Mm.
yeah. So I okay, let me get back on subject. We don't get off. But so my thing is this. We're going back to your success now. So what is your next big step concerning your entrepreneurship? Because I know you're going to stay an entrepreneur. So what is your next big step? What's the next big thing? Even if it haven't happened, what is it that you want it to be?
What I wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying I'm gonna stay silent, but well, first off, I do plan to go back to school and get my master's degree
Mm-hmm.
in my licensed MFT 2-year program. I should have did it earlier. I should have did it during COVID.
I'm an MFT.
Ah, you are?
Yes. Isn't it amazing that people that are marriage and family therapists, they are not in relationships? That is crazy. I'm divorced. I'm divorced and I have a degree, master's degree in marriage and family therapy.
It's okay.
I know. I'm good though.
See?
Me and my ex-husband are not at odds. We're good, we're great friends. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have him on next week. But we're good friends.
Oh, that's good. I hope I get to that level.
That's all
Maybe.
I'm about to ask you. So do you co-parent at all?
Truthfully, I don't talk to him at all, hardly. Unless it's about the kids, like something about that. But I don't talk to him, and my parents do the drop off, so I don't see him. I don't see him.
Okay.
Yeah,
I you gotta do what you
I,
gotta do.
yeah. I need. I. When you've been betrayed and hurt and been through what I've been through the past couple years, like you just don't want to have. I'm good. I don't want. I don't hate him. I forgive him. I'm cool. It's just he put me through too much, and I didn't deserve it, so I'm good. And I just know
Right.
I forgive you, but I don't got to be kiki with you, like, and best friends. Like, I forgive you for my sanity, so my, relationship, and then I'm good. I just know what not to tolerate. I got to have boundaries. So I set those boundaries. I don't, you start going off to the deep end, I ignore you, and that's good. So, but I do eventually, I would love to have, like, be cordial. I mean, we're cordial, but I just don't talk to him.
Right, right. I get that. A lot
Yeah.
of people think that my my relationship is weird with my ex, but
It's always,
it's because, and I have to always give this disclaimer. We come from the same town, which is
yeah.
a small town.
Same. Mhm.
Um, you said same?
Yeah, me and him came from the same town,
Wow.
and we have
We
went
went
to
to
the
the
same
same
church.
school?
No, I went to school on the military base, but we went to the, so he was younger than me. So I was going to this church, but then I went to college. So when I went to college, he started going to the same church.
Okay. I
Hmm.
get I see what you're saying.
So we're in the same.
So then okay, let me tell you. So his grandma lived here, my grandma lived here. So we was like,
Oh.
so I knew his family before I even thought about dating him at all. His mom them had a group called the Fleming Sisters, and I was enamored. I love their group. I love old gospel music, and that's what they sung.
Ooh.
So so they were calling me up to come sing with them and all this. So I wasn't, and I was young, like real young, brought up in the church. My daddy went to his parents' church, and my mama went to another church down the street.
Hmm.
So it's just like families intertwined. So I've known him all my life.
Wow.
All. When I say all. Like his parents knew me when I was a baby.
Wow.
Yes. And my parents knew him when my daddy prophesied over his mama's stomach about him. So that's how, I mean, so I think the connection is home.
Yes.
So I can say something. You remember when Aunt Cappy did such and such and such? Only he would know because we grew up together. You know what I'm saying? So that I think that's what the connection everybody see when we are together. It has, and we're not even romantically nothing like that. It's nothing like that at all.
So no chance
So
getting back together later, or
no,
no?
we
Oh,
are better
friends.
friends. That's it. Better friends.
Man, that would be
Yep.
hard.
What's hard?
Like for you to like was the I'm all asking you a question now.
That's fine.
Was the divorce like mutual? Like how did
Yes.
you feel like from that, knowing that you guys.
So because we grew up together, like I got married at 18, he was 19.
Mm,
Started the church when he was 19. And so just as the years went on, we grew apart. I wanted something else. That I don't think that he was capable of giving me. He's not a very emotional person.
uh-huh.
So as I grew older, that's what I desired.
Correct.
I wanted a man that was affectionate, that
Yeah.
would, but when we were younger, because I grew up in a church, I knew that, I'm the first lady, so I got to do what the pastor say, and all this kind of stuff like that. I was miserable
Mm-hmm.
and losing myself, not being who I know I should be.
Yeah.
And so when it was a time for me to retire, I was, what was I? 30, what was I? 35 when I retired? 38.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I don't want to do this no more.
You were over it.
I was like, I just don't want to live like this. You ain't done nothing wrong. It Nothing was bad. We didn't argue because I'm not an arguing person. Nothing was bad.
Mm-hmm.
I just that part of I didn't want I wanted a relationship. It was like we was in a business. and I didn't want that.
Mm,
And I settled for that for years, putting the church before me and all that
right.
kind of stuff. I just, nah,
Yeah, that's
I,
not it.
I ain't want it no more. And so that was it. I said, and I did, and I filed for divorce.
Wow.
So,
See?
but it wasn't on no cheating or nothing. It wasn't none of that. It just was. Yeah, I just for my well being,
Right.
I didn't want to be in it no more.
Yeah.
And
See,
so
you put yourself first. That's what I was saying. You put yourself and you loved yourself first and
yeah,
knew that it wasn't for you. So you had to,
had to
walk
leave.
peacefully, Yeah. You knew.
Then they said I got a whole divorce with this bitch. Yeah, I mean it was that's all it was.
Right.
And so, when people see us, they're like, they gotta be having sex
Mhm.
because they just
The
they just they get along too
relationship.
good. And
Right.
I'm like, I don't even look at him like that. And it's kind of weird because it's like that's my bro.
Yeah. Yeah. That should be your bro. Y'all grew up together.
That's my bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best kind of relationships, though. They say, when you're friends and stuff,
Yeah, but see,
things
that's what
slip
it
up
was.
together.
We were friends first.
Right.
So, and then that's just how that went. So, I mean, if you are truly friends, I believe that, some people they start relationships out, just, they're not friends. They just want to be in a relationship. But
I understand.
we were friends.
That's the best type to be friends
Yeah.
first.
And I would never if somebody's out there that wants to be with me, that would never be something that you would have to worry.
Hmm.
Because I
Right.
know some men would be like, and but no, it ain't. We don't even go that way. We don't even go that route.
But at least you guys are still friends.
Respectful.
That's
Hmm?
good. I said, at least you guys are still friends. That's the best part.
Yeah, I have daughters, so I think it's great for them to see their parents. We don't ever argue. We don't ever, we try to do when they have stuff to do, we try to make sure that they can have what they need, what they want without them seeing conflict.
Right. And
And
that's
I think it's very important.
it is.
But I don't judge people that just cannot get along with their ex. I don't judge people for that because it depends on the situation. Our situation is we got family members buried in the same cemetery.
Mm.
So I mean it's very
Yeah,
different.
that's very different. Yeah. I'm like, ooh, that's like my parents. They've been married since they were 18. They're still married. I'm like,
uh,
how do y'all do it?
yeah. But I wanted to have you on though, Jolisa, because your energy was very pure, and I was like, this lady, she's gonna be. I mean, because you did Missy Elliott's makeup. I think you said. Do you have to sign NDAs? You can't talk about who makeup you did.
No, I can tell. It's all on my page. I did her dancers. I didn't do her makeup.
Oh, you did her dancers.
I
That's
did
even.
her dancers. But yeah, I've done. It's all the people. Most people I've done. They're all on my page on my Instagram.
I hope you get to do Taraji makeup because she needs it.
Yeah, she's her. Tiana Taylor's also on the list too.
You didn't hear what I said. She
She needs
needs
it.
help. She needs help with her
You know
makeup.
why? You know why? It's because they hire people in the union, and the union people cannot do makeup.
I
That's the
think
truth.
she do her own makeup.
You think
That
so?
she better. She better not pay nobody to be doing her makeup looking like that.
She probably has them in union people. They do terrible makeup, but then it's so hard to get in the union.
Oh,
She's
I, I, I don't know, but whoever been doing her makeup lately, hers, Serena,
Serena.
Serena Williams, the tennis player.
Okay.
Sometimes her makeup make her look like she's had stuff done to her face.
Really? I don't think I
Yes.
to her like that.
But do you use because I have been thinking about buying makeup from do you use the crayon case? I heard it wasn't good. Is it not good? How she become a millionaire off of it?
I have no idea. Yeah, no. I was like, people like you do. I was like, no. I seen the quality. I'm like, I don't know. I think it was
Oh,
during that time. I think it was during that time. It was new. It was a black woman who came out with the makeup. I think that's what it was. It was just different, you know. It sold it. It sold itself. Now,
and she was on social media a lot, and she had
yeah,
a huge following.
yeah. That's what it is. Because the products is. I mean,
Not even the lip gloss,
I didn't like
the
none of it.
makeup wipes.
I didn't even know she had makeup white. I saw the palette, the lipstick. I was like, I said, no, I'll pass. And I'm not one to not. I mean, I sell makeup brushes, so I'm like, I'm not one to not. But I'm like, no, this ain't it, girl. And it's too childish. Like, I'm not about to be using that. You know, like I don't know. It's just a child. It's cool, but for kids, like teens.
For kids.
Yeah, the crayon case, girl. How old are we? Busting out like all these colors. People don't even wear colors like that no more. And then like the packaging, I'm like, pencils. No, the concept was cool for the
Yeah.
time frame for that period. It was different, but nah. Mm-mm.
Mm.
You got to market
Somebody said Juvia's place has beautiful colors.
Juvia's Place. I love Juvia's Place. The
You
color palette
do?
is really good. Yes, I love their eyeshadow, their blush, their all their stuff is good. Their lip liners. She's black
Wow.
owned as well. That's a black owned brand as well.
Okay. So we learned tonight, guys. This is what we learned. Concealer is what we need. And I did not know that. I got to go get me some concealer tomorrow. Concealer is different from foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, what else you said? You said also that blew me away because I didn't know, and I don't even wear makeup like that. Okay. So, and you gave us one. Hold on, I wrote it down. Was it Too
Too
Faced?
Faced.
Too Faced is the concealer that I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna tell y'all if I like it or not. I'm gonna try
Yes,
Too
girl.
Faced.
Get you two shades, and then tell me how it works. You can even use it as foundation. I know a couple makeup artists that use that as foundation.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So when okay, Jermaine said, "What's a good brand for us men to wear?"
Uh, for men for found you want like full coverage like foundation or just like men's grooming? Because typically like when I do men's makeup, I don't even use foundation.
Oh, okay. What'd you do?
I use concealer and then powder. Most men don't even like a lot of makeup. Like I've done like Travis Scott, he was like, please don't use a lot of makeup. I'm like, I know. They just like a little concealer and some powder and that's it. But if you're like looking for like a foundation, I would probably do like more so. Let me think. Estee Lauder, it's like it's called sheer makeup, I think it is, and it's like in a squeezy tube. That's really good. Because it doesn't transfer, like it won't get in all in your beard and like transfer on your clothes and stuff like that. That one's really good. It's very sheer, but it like make you look even. So I love
Mm,
that foundation. Also there's another one. It's called I love NARS. That's my favorite foundation by far. And Laura Mercier, they have like a tinted moisturizer. That's pretty good for men too. Because
okay.
most of y'all have good skin. Truthfully, most of y'all don't need just even, to make yourself look
Why do
even.
you think that is?
I have no. They always have good brows, good lashes, and good skin. Most men.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh,
Yeah.
and you said when you're getting your concealer, it has to be matching with this side of your face, not this what we've been taught
No. You want to
or
match it?
here,
Oh, this absolutely not. This is gonna be
right here.
way
My
better. You
that's
wanna
what they tell me right here, but it's really here.
yeah.
Okay. So make sure you blend it here.
Blend it there.
Lindrea said NARS is her favorite too. Lindrea, you must be a makeup guru.
Okay. She said NARS. Yes, girl. NARS is my favorite too. Love a NARS.
Okay,
And then
Jaleesa, tell the people how can they find you? What's your egg? Somebody asking for it.
Eeg. It's just
I'm country.
Eeg. I never heard that one. Um, my Instagram is Jolisa Renee. So it's my first name, Jolisa, and then Rena. Jolisa Renee. You
Okay.
can find me on. I have a Facebook page as well, and Instagram and TikTok. Even though I don't really post on TikTok, but I'm gonna start. I just bought a tripod.
Can somebody write Jolisa Renee in the chat for Facebook and YouTube, please?
Yes, Jolisa Renee. Can I go back and watch this later or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna have it up.
Oh,
It's
they say
gonna be on my. Let me do some editing to it, and then I'll let you know when I put it up.
this is so cool. We're gonna have to bring me back.
Oh, I am for sure, because we need to know like what's a good face routine. Do you do face routines, or is that a myth?
Like skincare?
Yes,
Yes. I just got a facial today.
because let me tell you, I don't do skincare.
Yeah, I asked you that. I remember. I think I asked you. Like, what do you? She's like nothing. I was like, huh. Well, all right then. She
I don't do skincare, but I think I should
if it ain't
for
fix
for
it.
like because I'm getting older. I think I should, but I'm scared that if I start, then I might start breaking out.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I would definitely say like a moisturizer,
Hmm.
like a good serum. And I love Korean skincare by far. All this other stuff, it has so many things in there. I would use Korean skincare. They have the best skincare.
Okay.
And do something like light. Just get you like a light face wash and then a light moisturizer
Okay.
and a good serum. Because you do, and you want to apply your serum all over your eyes, your neck, because you're aging your neck too. So you want to apply it down to your neck. And yeah,
Yeah, a lot of people be forgetting their neck.
yeah, you want to, and around your eyes, your eyes are really sensitive, and people complain about their dark circle. I'm like, everybody has it. It's just really sensitive underneath there. So you definitely want to start hydrating yourself, drinking a lot of water and
Yeah.
serums and stuff. And that's what
Okay.
helps your makeup look good if you take care of your skin.
I've made okay, so I got a question. I got a question.
Hmm.
I got a question. I got a question. So you said what is your best? What was your like worst makeup job ever?
People always ask me that, and I have one. She's an actress. She's an actress, and I said I would never do her face again. But the way I'm sure you. Okay,
I can guess.
okay. She's an actress.
Okay.
She's very mean in every role that she plays. Very loud, very smart mouth in every role.
Loud and smart mouth. Is
Um,
she older?
she's older. She has a sister. I think she has a twin. I think they're twins, but she has a sister for sure. I don't know if they're twins or not.
Oh, the lady that was in the Tyler Perry movie. Was she in a Tyler Perry
Which
movie?
one?
Um, Why Did I Get Married?
Yep. Yes. Ding 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 ding. Marcus.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
why is she so what? She was like mean or something?
Exactly how she is in her movies is exactly how she was in person. And she was on the phone and she showed me a picture how she wanted her makeup, which just looked like nothing. It looked like
Mhm.
very natural. And that's how I did it. And she was on the phone. But I don't know, maybe she was upset and she just took it out on me, or if she was just having a bad day or what. She was on the phone and she was like kind of fussing on the phone. So
Mm.
get the makeup. Mind you, whenever you get your makeup done, try not to be on your phone as a makeup artist. But I was trying to do I did her makeup and she was just like, going like this. And I'm just like, okay, you know. And she got off and she was like, this is how I wanted my makeup. I said, well, I mean, it looks like you don't really have much makeup on and you're going to an event. Like, and that's what I did. She's like, I'll just take it off. Da, 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 da. And I was just like, okay. I said, don't.
She took it off?
Yeah. I said, well, here you go, girl. Maybe I'm not the makeup artist for you, which is okay. I'm fine with that. But I was like, she's like, I'll just figure it out. I was like, okay, no problem. And she was
Did
still on
you
the phone.
give her money back?
No, no.
This is twice in a row. Last week I had a funeral director on and I said if they pay and they don't like the services, do they get their money back? She said absolutely not.
time. I just took 2 hours out of my day, drove in traffic to you. That's not my fault. No. I
So
mean,
you wouldn't give the money back?
okay, but okay, correction. I would
Okay.
person. I'm nice like that. Like I would if they were cool, but because of her attitude and the way like she approached,
Oh, you
felt
took
like
it because she was mean and certain.
yeah, like if normal people, like if I had that problem, I'd be like, here, you don't have to pay for it. Like even like sometimes I'm late, like if I'm running late because trap or whatever, I would discount it. You know, I'm like, oh here, just pay, give me this. I know it was late. Like I'm very nice. You know, I'm very like on time. I'm nice and respectable. But you're just being mean at me and coming at me. I get it if you're having a bad day, but you don't have to take it out on me. And then you're showing
Right.
the picture. You look exactly like the picture. I'm doing the makeup exactly. It barely looked like she had anything on. So it's not like I did like a heavy cut crease and like glitter or anything like that. Like, so I'm like, what are you upset about? Like I was trying to, I can fix it, or you want me to add shadow? Like, what do you want me to do? I could fix it, however it was. And she just was in a bad mood. So I was like, never again.
Wow.
And I
Good
did it.
Lord.
But that's my only like terrible experience. I've been really blessed in my career. I've had really good experiences with makeup, and even with
That's
all
good.
the people I've worked with, they've always been nice and welcoming. And I still talk to a lot of people to this day. So it's just, I've been good so
That's
far.
good.
Hmm.
And in Las Vegas, you think you're gonna stay in Las Vegas? Do you get a lot of business in Las Vegas, or you just because I don't? Well, there's a lot of stuff going on in Vegas all the time, so I can see that.
I get a lot. The clientele is different from LA to Vegas. So LA, I was doing
Mhm.
like commercial, fashion shows, TV show, photo shoots, celebrity stuff like red carpets.
Mhm.
Vegas is more of they're flying in. So a lot of my clients, like how you like if you fly
Right.
for the weekend or coming in for a bachelorette party or a wedding, they're coming into town. So it's more so of that. Like there's stuff always going on. It's such a big city and there's things always going on. So I do get more clientele here than LA.
Okay.
I do.
I
So
was just making sure you was getting your coin.
yes. But if y'all know anybody in coming to Vegas, send them my way. Because
We
I do
sure
want my
is.
I do want my own. That's one of my
I'm coming.
yes.
They love my commentary on the DNC. I think somebody asked me a question. What made you go back to your maiden name? That's my daddy name.
Daddy's name. I know.
That's my daddy name. Why wouldn't I want to go back to my daddy name? But anyway,
You said why wouldn't I? Or
yeah,
would I?
why
Oh,
wouldn't I want to go back to my daddy's name?
oh. It's okay.
Yeah.
I I
But
haven't
what you say?
I haven't changed my name yet.
You haven't? Oh well.
I don't feel like doing all that.
It's a lot of changing if you got to do a lot of paperwork behind it. And if you have a lot of stuff that's already in that name and you want to keep the same name with your children,
Mm-hmm.
then you probably, to get out of all of that rigmarole, you keep your last
Right.
name. But my kids are older. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
But this was great. And I would definitely have you back on.
Yeah.
Definitely will.
Tune
And I'm
in.
gonna I have a lot of clips I can pull from this. This was great. Especially about the tip, because I know people don't know that. We've been doing it wrong for a long time.
Yes, look at your. I will say this too to help you ladies to help whoever out. Always look at your veins. If they're more green, that means you're more of a golden undertone. So you need something that's more golden. If your veins
Okay.
are more bluish, that means you have more of a reddish undertone. So something more
Mm,
cooler, and that's how you can always match. But I always suggest getting two colors, a lighter one and a darker one, because you get lighter during winter and darker during summer. You can always
that's
match.
true. That's true.
I'm sure you know, I was mixing and matching away the whole time. I don't ever
It
just use one
was.
product.
Yep. You were amazing.
Thank you.
Everybody give Jolisa a hand. Go follow her on social media.
Yes.
Jolisa Renee. Go follow her on social media and we will have her on again.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and go to this DNC convention. Everybody want to see me post about it.
Okay.
But thank
Okay.
you so much for coming on and I will talk to you later. Keep in touch.
Of course. Thank you so much, Lisa, and thank you everybody for tuning in.
No problem. You have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, there you have it, guys. Jolisa, I think it's Joe Las Vegas celebrity makeup artist. That's what it is. All right, so I'm about to leave you guys, and we're gonna go out with our theme song. Y'all have a good night.
Put a pin in it, put a pin